everybody. Today is December 9th. I'm here to do your Friyay weekend forecast. We already did the 3-card draw. I'll go ahead and go over them one more time. We started out with the 7 of Swords. I said I felt like you were going to be doing something in a different way. We then pulled the 2 of Cups, which has to do with relationships and partnerships. And I said, I feel like maybe the reason you're trying to change something is maybe things aren't going great with this, with your relationship. And I said I didn't feel great about it, which you know I'm usually very positive, but there's some type of struggle going on. We then end up with the World, and it kind of tells me that maybe you're wondering, am I just settling? Is this really not what I want? Am I trying to change that other person? Is there something else going on? Is there a lot of other possibilities for me? Don't settle, y'all. I just saw somebody walk behind me. Sorry about that. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the next cards. I did pre-shuffle and put a few cards out just to save you a little bit of time. So under that 7 of Swords, where I talk about doing things in a different way, coming up with a new way of doing things, we have the Star. The Star is all about hope. That's why you're doing it. Like I said, you're concerned that maybe it's the way you're doing things that's causing problems in the relationship. So you have a lot of hope. So you think if you do it differently, maybe that'll help. But then we get the Queen of Cups right under that 2 of Cups. Queen of Cups is all about love, relationships, family, emotion. Look, her robe becomes water. Water represents emotion in the tarot. So I feel like you're so caught up in the emotion, it's really hard for you to step back and be objective about your situation, which is why we talked about the World being like, don't settle. There's so many options for you. And maybe that's what you're starting to wonder, like, am I settling? Is this something I cannot change? Because here we have the 5 of Cups. You got a lot of cups in this reading. Look, he's looking at these spilled cups saying, God, these didn't work out. But his back is to some new cups that are probably full, haven't even been touched yet. He's staring off this way. Look, there's a river. What did I say the water means? Emotion. Still caught up in the emotion. Won't be ready for those new relationships if he's too busy lamenting and worrying about the ones that have not worked. So this is all about releasing something, releasing that energy in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. It can be work. It can be a friend. It can be a child that's been taking advantage or a relative. So just keep that in your mind. We then get the Knight of Wands. So the Knight is usually about support, sometimes about your health, sometimes about a shift in energy. The Wands are about your dreams, your hopes, your desires. Also, it's expansive. It's about expanding and creating. So the Knight of Wands, you see he's galloping in. I feel like this is talking about you finding your passion and your motivation. Like, what is your motivation for fixing this relationship? Because you don't want to admit that you failed, right? Or is it that you really do believe that there is a future for you both and that you want to push through this problem that you're having or whatever the conflict is? But either way, I feel like it's definitely going to change the way things are. This thinking that you've had has really kind of changing your perspective a little bit. So you may start approaching things, like I said, differently. We then have the 5 of Wands right under that Knight of Wands, and this is about a struggle. This is about practicing scenarios. So look, they're sparring. They're not really hurting each other. 5 is a shift in energy. What did I just say? So I feel like what this is there's this inner struggle going on with you. You've been going, should I leave? Should I stay? Should I go? Like the Clash song, should I stay or should I go, right? Or whether it be, like I said, a job, a friend, whatever. But it's a relationship that you're kind of wondering, is the juice worth the squeeze at this point? Am I doing too much? So now we're going to go ahead and jump into a second tarot deck just to clarify. I'm going to give it one more shuffle real quick here. This is my Rome Choi deck. It's a little bit different than the Rider-Waite deck I just used, excuse me. But we're going to go ahead and do this so we can see the cards that come out second time, which usually are clarification and telling us, hey, this is super important, or validation. And then other cards that might give us a little more information or new information. So here we go. Okay, a handful of cards just fell out. We're going to go ahead and run with them. So we got the 8 of Cups. Okay. The Hanged Man. Yep. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Lots of 5s. And yeah, you got 1, 2, 3 5s in this reading already. 5s are about shift in energy and struggle. And we got a lot more cups. Okay. So going back a little bit, when we talked about that 7 of Swords, where I said doing something in a new way and the fact that you have hope, and this is why you're thinking, maybe if I change something, we do have the 8 of Cups. Again, cups are about relationships, love, partnerships. She's walking away. We know what this means. Walk away from doesn't serve you anymore. It's saying she's ready to look for something better. Her feet are in the water, meaning she's still in the motion, like I said to you before, but she does have that wand in her hand, which means she's ready to explore, to move out, to get on. Okay, and so I think inside you've made the decision. It's just a matter of being ready. Because then we get the Hanged Man. This is a waiting energy. You're waiting. Okay, again, it falls under that 2 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You're waiting for something to change, but it ain't gonna change. If you've been around for a while, you know people don't change. They only change if they want to. You can't do anything. It's not your job to fix other people. I've learned that. Okay, moving on. We had the World, where I said you have all these possibilities, but you're holding yourself back. You're keeping yourself in this one place. It's not really serving you. We talked about the Five of Cups, where you're looking at these past mistakes you've made before, and because you've made so many of them, you don't want to move forward because you're like, I don't want to be another failure here. But here we have the Five of Pentacles. This card represents to me somebody pretending that they can't help themselves when the fact is, look at, she's got those coins stacked up right behind her. Coins are about abundance. Maybe you're worried about your finances. That might be one of the reasons that you're staying put. You're a little scared, or maybe you're even one of those people that really likes material things. You don't like the idea of having to struggle. But look at her. She's sitting there acting like, oh, I'm so poor. She's got those coins behind her. So you're not in as bad a position as you think, is what I'm saying to you. And I don't think you should base your decision on monetary issues. Then under that Knight of Wands, where I talk about the shift in energy and kind of going for what really means something to you, and that sort of sparring inside your mind, that sort of trying to go through the different scenarios, we get the Five of Swords. This says a lot to me because remember we had the Seven of Swords. They're kind of similar. Look at, see what I'm saying? But the Five of Swords tells me that somebody has been doing all the work and the other person's kind of just been standing there. And I think if you're the one who's thinking about leaving, that's what this is all about. Now, if you think you might be getting left, this is why. Somebody is doing too much and the other person's not doing crap. So very big imbalance there. Somebody's got to step up or it's not going to work out, or it's just going to be miserable. Last card at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Cups. Great card. This is about happy family, happy life, fulfillment. Things are going great, new phase. But I don't think this card applies to everyone. I think it depends on if you handle this situation and you're smart about it and you do decide, okay, this is not working for me. Again, whatever it is. 10 of Cups. All right, now we're going to go ahead and jump into my Oracle deck. We're going to jump into the Vintage deck. Oh, that card flew right off. We'll take it. Yeah, you got hope. What did I say? You had hope earlier, remember? Hope and hope. The star is about hope. Yeah, you just have so much hope to fix this. And it's just, sometimes you got to know when it's time to give up. Sorry to say that. And you know me, I don't give up easy, but there comes a point. All right, now we're going to pull from the Spirit of the Animals deck, see what jumps out. We had, oh, this one flipped itself over even. We got Black Bear, Guardian. Okay, so this also could be part of why you're not leaving, is maybe you're worried about other people, like how they're going to feel, how they're going to deal with all the situation. Let's see what this says. It says, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. What did I just say? Awaken my intuition and guide me. So your gut knows that this isn't working. You know. Sorry about all the flapping in the background. It's the dogs having water. That's what they do. All right, moving on. We're going to go ahead and pull from my Maps Oracle deck now. See what other little information we might get. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. A card from my Maps deck. We got, oh, commitment. Wow. 3 and 6. 3 energy is about creation. 6 is about harmony, flow, and balance. 3, 6, 9 is resolution. Commitment. So you need that commitment. You need to say like, hey, I'm working on this. I need you to commit to work on this as well. And if they won't commit to trying to do their part, Fakah, right? Get out. Bye. All right, we're going to pull from one more deck today. We've got our Moonology deck. Always gives us some good final thoughts or ideas. Let's see what jumps out there. Spirits, ancestors. Oh, that card. I don't know if you saw that. That went flying out. Flying. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. You heard it from me. You heard it from your spirits. It's time to take action. Everybody, you have an amazing weekend. I can't wait to hear who this resonates for. It's a very specific message. So take the action. Love you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.